What is going on, people? Welcome back. The Outlaw, but Johnny here. We don't need any goodwill. Pistol partners. Bah. This is the RimWorld triple cold snap, mostly vanilla ice sheet playthrough. And as you can see, not everybody's busy. We're literally just waiting till winter rolls around to fire up the ship. I should be making some extra guns while we have this. We'll just store them somewhere. Where's some good spot? Eventually we're gonna be having firefights all around over here, so I'm a little hesitant. Like, the traps are one thing to store, that's fine, but the guns are resource intensive. I think we'll also just fucking protect. I don't want it to blow up and take something important out. The eclipse is ending. But there you go. Yeah, like if this blew up in here and we lost all of our clothes and our medicine and shit, that would be catastrophic. Well, anyway, I'm going to just make a bunch of these because I'm going to store them. And that last raid, I tried to show you last time, but I couldn't because the ticker hadn't moved that far ahead. This is what happened when these boners showed up and got into it with these freaking slugs, and then we pay the price in terms of wealth. I think we've done relatively well keeping our wealth low. Currently at 216,000 roughly. We almost have used all the meat I bought from the last bulk goods trader. Alright, uninstall. How many does it make sense to have? I don't know. Where the fuck are they putting them? They're there. Hopefully they don't blow up when they're chilling over there. That'd be most disappointing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I mean, we're going to lose them all eventually, so whatever, we can only do so much in terms of keeping them built. We could make some of them out of plasteel. That might alleviate some of our A, wealth issues, B, the ones in the front we can make out of plasteel because they'll be slightly more durable. I don't know if they do any more damage or have better armor piercing, but it's a possibility. And we're just not keeping up with component creation right now, but Boyro's working on it around the clock, so that's fine. Yeah, I wish I had a good spot to store those rather than having to come in here to get them and then run them all the way out there. What is this zone? Why are they putting those there? Oh, it's just a catch-all. So, we don't have enough of these fuckers. We ended up with an extra person. Oh, we're 2 uranium short. Well, chocolate's awesome. I'm not going to complain about that. I could make a few swords out of plasteel and take apart that other uranium sword. I think that'll work for me. So, where's my smelter? It's over here. Where's my sword making table? Did I disassemble that? I'd say I did at this point. Well, that was fucking dumb. Alright, so production. Let's double check I don't have one anywhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I disassembled it and put the chair right here. I have a vague recollection of being like, oh, I don't need this fucking thing anymore. And there you go. Uranium longsword. You have a steel longsword. So the first step is we'll make 2 more steel longswords with Boyro. Second step is we'll smelt our existing swords. And then we can build one of these. I didn't plan on taking an extra person. And the reality is we're 2 uranium short. I could probably come up with that from somewhere. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Let's get rid of the shitty swords and make sure we have the best of the best for the end game, since we have the time to do that. What is this? Boyro, advanced component. Okay. Okay, those do take a bit of effort. It's a little disappointing. Can we make components here? Most likely not, right? That's too bad. That's just too bad. Oh, we need this on. Get rid of that steel. Alright. Let's disallow these so I can get this made for no real reason other than arbitrary priority. At some point, maybe we'll get these revolvers, but they do look like these things are deteriorating pretty fast. I like having these guys over here. As long as this ship never affects us, which shouldn't. I don't. Cargo pods. Yes, fucking free tortoise meat, people. Sky Meat Randy is back. It's phenomenal. Appreciated. And we need one more component to build this. Are we shitting any components in anything else? Let's disallow that too. Alright, there you go. Sky Meat Randy delivers. Bam. It's good because we were just running out of Yorkshire Terrier meat. Alright, reconnect that and shut it off. I don't think there should be anything to smelt. These stupid bows. The only reason to take bows is if you happen to get a combat supplier showing up, but seems like a rare situation. Oh, okay, so now we can allow these guns first, and then we can say, make a me 2 of these long swords with clear all plasteel boiro. Crafting level 19, motherfuckers. She's just bananas at making shit. She might be the star, although she's probably pretty pissed because she never gets outside. Everybody's pretty pissed about not getting outside, but what are you going to do? Geez, another bulk goods trader. Too bad these dicks don't buy things I want to sell. I don't think we have anything to sell them. Chocolate, Kim Fuel. They have fucking Thrumbo fur. God damn it, why don't I have a lot? So, people have been pointing out in the comments that Thrumbo fur is the ultimate in terms of armor and cold insulation. I've been told at 61.2 that it beats the shit out of guinea pig fur. Which it does not, by the way. Guinea pig fur is better against cold. Okay, so take that. But I bet you the armor property. So for guinea pig fur, it's 150, 14, 67. Let's go back here. 150, 14, 6. So armor sharp and armor blunt are significantly better. But insulation cold is not as good. There, so I guess for whatever that's worth. We need to keep, we have frick all to sell. We're keeping all these, we're keeping all these. There's one statue. God, why don't you buy bows? I just want to clear out my storage. So I guess it doesn't make sense to buy any of that. Plus it's really fucking expensive at $21 each, so piss on that. What do we spend the money on? I think we probably spend it on meat. I wish there was a way to just say, hey, buy what I can afford. But that's just not a thing. But what are you going to do? It's fucking RimWorld, right? So you have $497 to spend. So it's like 150. Close. Yeah. Looks like 165 on the nose. I think that's fine. Just done. Where did that meat end up? So really we're just doing that to stockpile awesome meals for the end game. I could have bought components, but we have a whole... It's not even midsummer yet, and we have a bunch of time to get the last few things done that we need to get done. Still hesitant. Maybe I could put up a wall over here to store... I mean, I might as well store them in here, these things, if I'm going to store them in there. What difference does it make, right? Alright, Boros switched gears. She's going to make the swords. That's fine. So let's go over here and do details Dolly. And then does she have one going? No. So Dolly should get on top of making those. I'd rather have the swords at this point. And actually might... What's Dolly doing? Making a component. Beautiful. That might push Bio to 20. No, it's going to be a while, but... Keep making components, she'll get there. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's bad. That's real bad. The men are not going to be pleased. Do I have any beer or something I can give these fools to... No. Is that bulk goods guy still there? We don't have any money, so it doesn't much matter. Still milking the guinea pig fur parkas. You see we have a few people with tattered apparel. And that is because some of them have, two of them, Nicole and Martin, are wearing the guinea pig fur yet. I did notice that excellent Mega Sloth wool at 146.9 insulation against the cold is not as good as... Oh, this is a good one. Is this a good one? Yeah, okay. Maybe I looked at the wrong one. Okay, yeah. So excellent Mega Sloth wool is better than normal guinea pig fur. What did I just missed a message? That's fantastic. This is not where I want to be. Stewart's in a daze. Okay, that's bound to happen. Nobody that's doing something very meaningful has gone into a daze. It occurred to me earlier that if we're out, because things were breaking down, if I was out of components and this broke down, I'd be fucked. I'd have to deconstruct something to get a component back and then rebuild it. Wouldn't that be weird? And a hassle. Good chunk of RimWorld is a big hassle. Alright, Boyro, you gonna finish this sword or what? Yeah, it's great when a high psychic drone, I guess Aida's a man. Yes, indeed. High psychic drone pushes a fifth colony into fucking mental breaks. I don't really care too much for events that you can't mitigate somehow. I was debating on boxing this in. I boxed this one in. Alright, good. Somebody's come back, Aida. And it's like, but whatever. Do I give a shit right now? By this point in the game, the only time it matters is if we have a big firefight in here, which is a distinct possibility. And it also at least creates a warm space in here. So why not? Do we have anything to lose? Just a little bit of granite, but we have a few thousand granite sitting about. And a fair amount of slate as well. Can we get this done? I'd like to sell this at some point. And Boyro, what are you doing? Playing chess. All by yourself, huh? It's fantastic. I think you're just gifted. Alright, architect zone, build a roof. Okay, good. There you go. Another little warm room. Warmish. I say warm, but even in... It's almost the warmest day of the year, and it's well, like neg 50, pushing neg 60, negative 70, and then it went back towards 0. Anyways, that's not warm. That's fucking cold as shit. And I was talking Fahrenheit there too, not Celsius, obviously. So that's got... Oh, hey, we got a sword. It's good. Boyro, equip this. Go over here. Bills. Details. Clear. Long sword. Close. Once. You equip. Yes. Turn on. Somebody do that, and then we can allow this so this gets... I just need that material. Should get 25 uranium, and then it should end up there. Yes, indeed. Build complete smelt weapon. Anything else that's worth boxing in? I could make like corridors or do something like radial, so that if people do come in, they get, what do you call, funneled through like smaller openings in between different zones. But I don't know, put a couple traps in each one. I'm gonna turn this back off now. Nobody's doing any smelting. Maybe before the end game we just smelt all these weapons too, assuming we're not gonna need them. So Boyro's working on the last sword. Dolly should be working on components wide open. We do have a few of these guns here. That one's, these are both steel. You know what? I was thinking about it. We have a lot of plasteel. Why don't we, yeah, look at that. It only takes 30. Why don't we make a bunch of these fuckers? So it takes 30. That's 9. 10 would be 300. You won't see any Skyfallers landing in there. Sensory fucking mechanites. Well, there goes the moods right in the toilet. You can fucking guarantee that. I guess we do have people tending very well at this point, so probably they'll get over it relatively quick. It's also going to make a big impact on our medicine amount, which, I mean, can I make anything else at this? Should I? So I'm going to deconstruct this again. The question is, am I going to need any other weapons? I might just go and make a third plasteel longsword straight away, and then we're going to deconstruct that for good. This time, I honestly... I don't understand. I thought this runs out. Maybe I'm mistaken. I said it before, I think, that they're supposed to, I thought there was supposed to be 300 plasteel there, but we've pulled way more than 300 plasteel out of there. Whatevs. We better watch our steel supply too, because we're sort of running out of that. Where's all these guns going? Compacted steel, meteorite, and Schwartz is a gourmand. A fucking a-hole gourmand. Yeah, we could use some steel, thanks. Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna do some additional security around the ship. I don't want it to be like it is. So if I just did this, and then we could just do something like this. What I don't like is that it's against an exterior wall. I'm just thinking about the breacher situation, because they could be through this wall in fucking 2 ticks. And then now is the time, if we're gonna do something about it, to do something about it. So let me just shove this wall over here. And then I just keep moving walls about. I think that'll work better. And then what we'll have is an open space, so I can pop a gun right in the middle, and that should deter breachers from coming in right there as well. I feel like that's going to be a better security solution than what we have going on here, right? This is so tedious. I decided to move it over a little bit further even, because I don't have a good way to take this apart. So we'll just keep 2 separate rooms out here. That's fine, right? And we're almost there. Not a lot of tedium in this game at all, is there? Okay, I'm going to say that's going to better protect us than what we had going on. At least now the breachers have to go through a double wall and deal with a 1 gun. I don't even know if it's a thing. Another exotic goods trader. Does it even make any sense to walk all the way over there and talk to him? Most likely not. I guess at some point this will start pulling random chunks. I don't know how it's going to work when it runs out of plasteel. We can sell chocolate. We can sell reinforced barrels. Hey, 1,500 bolins. There you go. Do we need gold then? We have 20. Probably we should buy like 20 more. Skill trainer melee, intellect. Those are. Oh. Then we can almost afford one of those. There's never going to be an animal. Psychic Soothe Pulsar is kind of meh. If they had Wake Up, I'd probably buy a little stash of that. So do we go for more meds? But we still have 200 and something. Do we have cloth? We do. We don't have any herbal meds left, so it doesn't really make sense to do that. We don't want any donkeys. I don't know. Let's make somebody even better at melee. Fuck it. Who cares anymore? Except. Alright. Boiro. Bio. You're an 11 with a passion. You're a 12. Alright, let's get you up to speed on this. Use that. Somebody get the gold brought in. Alright, there you go. Boiro used it. She's now 15. She's kicking ass. Alright, we do have an excellent quality sword, so we're going to have her swap out her sword for that, and we're going to have Dolly swap out her sword for that one. Well, this one we can smelt, so let's go ahead and kick this one back up, turn this thing on for a moment, and that should get the smelting done. Just want to make sure that's the sword they do. And we still have 800 plasteel. I feel like we're just pooping plasteel from nowhere. I don't know where it's all coming from. Probably for the end game, I'm going to hope to be able to have all the food we're going to need. I don't even know if that's possible. The goal would just be to shut everything off and take everything apart and turn, like, shit, this broke down. We have to turn that off. This didn't get any components either, but that's fine. I guess we can put that on hold too. We need to get this baby up and running. Anyways, disassemble, deconstruct, remove as much shit as possible. We're gonna, like, okay, are we gonna get wart anymore? No, let's get rid of this. What is it worth? 57 bucks. Probably the material we get for it is gonna be more than that, but whatever. We could desperately use a component to fix this. Boiro, so this is Dolly. So Boiro's back. Let's switch her back to this job. Cancel this one. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, anyways, I do have to go. I have to get through the daily struggle. That one's excellent as well. Hang on a minute here. So Dolly only had a good one, so we'll equip that then. She's been trying to eat all day. I keep distracting her. She's been trying to do something. Anyway, let's go look at research and see if I made a basic research table. If then we can make a TV. No. Yeah. Tube television. Well, I could make a TV if we did some basic research. They seem to be doing just fine, so minus all this tattered apparel, but we'll get that flipped up when it starts getting a little colder again. So still, it's just past the warmest day of the year. We've come through that. This we're going to deconstruct. This we can reinstall it. Don't do that. Reinstall that over here. And I think we're cool. Anything else exciting happening? Don't go over here and look. It's a mess. Still regret not being able to pull these resources, but that's okay. Let's go check the wealth. We've been doing a lot of activity. So in terms of items, we're dropping, I guess that's smelting and selling. Buildings is up. Wealth and creatures is, can I see something closer? What is this? Oh, that's all. I think 300 days is actually more useful than all. Look at that, yeah. Yeah, I would have expected this to go up a bit when we use that learning potion thing, but I guess not. Alright, everything's been repaired. We can go back to allowing this. She should be significantly faster at making those than Boiro was, or sorry, than Dolly was. Anyway, I need to take stock of what I can all smelt. It would be really nice if you would start banging Schwartz, dude. Nope, they hate each other now. I only took those two because they're mediocre at best. I wish I had like skill trainers for shooting. That would have been useful. I'll get those two skilled up and at least they'd be good for something, but as it stands, okay, Schwartz is okay, but Martin is complete garbage. I wonder if there's, maybe I give him grenades or something. Fallback, worry, grenades. I'm hoping these guys save us from a few of the end-game raids yet, too. We're just gonna pretend we don't know they're there. Alright, that's it, guys. I love you. I appreciate you being here. I don't debate now whether I need this, but I think I'll keep it just in case. See you next time.